Traders, I'm looking at the euro yen. It's in a nice bullish trend on the daily time frame, trending up really well. Okay, got a little bit of a indecisive candle here at the moment. 4-hour time frame. I'm looking for an entry long. I don't mind this price action. Okay, higher highs, higher lows. The way I would get involved with this would be to go down to a 30-minute or a 15-minute, and I'm waiting for the break of structure. Okay, so we have pullbacks. Okay, buy. It's a bullish trend. Okay, low to high, pullback, buy. Low to high, pullback. Now I'm just waiting for, I'll show you. It's trending up, and we get that. Okay, break structure, bearish break here, BOS. So I'm just looking for the same thing here actually. Right, it's trending up there. Okay, expansion. It's starting to look like it's going to break, but I want to see some continuation with that. More importantly, I think for me, I would really like to see a bit more of a range through here, and fakey, shaky, and trade off with speed. Right, range, fakey, shaky, and trade off with speed. Same thing over and over again. Yeah, a bit of a range, a bit of a fake out, shake out, not really. Okay, but then it a little bit of a thing there and a bit of a thing there, and then it kind of moved. But I'm always looking for that kind of price action. Now, best thing would be to have systems in place that let you know when these situations are occurring. And I mean, look, I spend my whole life working on systems and strategies, but working on systems that get me into the market. But just be a little bit careful, because if the NASDAQ pulls back, that could actually take a bit of a dive. Let's have a quick look at the NASDAQ, right? So think about it this way. Yeah, this is what I was talking about in my last video. We've had that, now we've got that, and I'm just wondering whether, we start to see it break structure bearish for a decent pullback. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know, but at least, that was my idea last week. I was waiting for a breakout, a fake out, shake out, because I wanted to see more downside. In any case, we're not talking about the NAS at the moment, but the thing with this is, see how now this is expanded? Well, that could pull back down into equilibrium, right? So if that does, that will impact the Japanese yen. And at the moment, we've got a euro yen pushing up, but if that pulls back, euro yen pushing up is correlated with the NAS. If the NAS pulls back, expect the euro yen to pull back. So having a look at the euro yen, I guess we've had a little bit of a pullback, right? But so just got to be a little bit careful, guys. Just scrunch this up a little bit. Yeah, watch out. All right, so understand the risk. So I want to see it break structure, and if it does, then I'm looking for an entry. More important would be it wiggles around here and ranges for a bit, and then it pushes off with a decisive move, similar to this. See how it rallied and it left this this thin candle here and here. So this is a bullish imbalance there. Imbalance as in there's nothing left and right. It's a single candle, one-sided trading bullish, right? And this one as well. So it comes back down into the imbalance here, rebalances, and then continues on. Now I think I'd really like to see a push with speed and an imbalance, and then it comes back down into it, and then we get the opportunity. I don't want to be too complicated with this, but you've just got to be a little bit careful. So anyway, look, that's my take on the euro yen at the moment. Let's just make a note here. I really want to see it push off and come back and retest this. All right, bye, guys. Whoops. If you're gaining anything from the video, if you think this is of value, or even if you don't, I'd really love it if you comment. Buy on break of structure, okay, on bullish, break of structure, break on bullish, break of structure, retest and fail of the range high if this sets up. All right, if it doesn't set up, if no setup, well, okay, if it doesn't set up, then we abandon this idea, something like that. What else can I say? So if it plays out, watch the range, look for the a move above, maybe a fake out, a shake out, the pullback into it, stop loss under the range, entry point, and your target's going to be this high up here, even up here. So that would be a nice target. And if that was the case, then if it does play out like so, and then we get that, stop loss would go, something like that. Well, there's a nearly a 3R there, 2.7, just depending on where your stop is. But you could wiggle it around and look for a 3R target, something like that. Okay, so that's my take on the Euro Yen at the moment, guys. But be careful because, as I said, if the NAS retraces, that could take a bit of a dive, and soak up liquidity under here. Okay, so watch out for that. That's a liquidity pool. That could be a target for a deeper pullback, and then it rallies, right? So wherever this pulls back, I mean, it could happen here. It could happen further down. All right. So wherever this sets up, look for that. And as I said, you want to have systems in place that alert you of these kind of setups when it's starting to break structure bullish. And yeah. Anyway. That's my take on, just watch out for under here. My take on the Euro Yen at the moment, guys. Okay, with that, I hope you have a great day. Safe trading and see you in the next one. Don't forget to comment. Haha.